Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of Pearl Jam Sucks, brought to you by Cow Patty. No, the Barnyard.
Moose Point.
Moose Point. Cut.
It's like AJ Styles' career.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of Pearl Man Sucks. Oh, I said Pearl Man, didn't I?
It's Pearl Jam.
Cut. Welcome back, ladies and Cut. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of Pearl Jam Sucks, brought to you by AJ Styles, the only WWE wrestler who can afford us because his career is going nowhere. Was that good? Was that a good one?
Yeah.
All right.
Welcome back to episode 4 of Josh's Junk, where I don't think Lucas will ever intro again.
What? I thought I did great.
See, I used to believe in giving people chances. Like, Josh, you're too mean to people. You're really rude and hateful. It's like, it's people like this is why I'm rude and hateful.
That is not nice, man. What have I done to you? You're treating me like AJ Styles over here.
You're not talking about how shitty AJ Styles really is.
Oh.
But Ben, whenever I'm ready, Danae, you're right. You kind of don't know nothing about wrestling if you're listening to Ben. So, anytime, you know where I live. But we're going to get off of that. Moose Point, you can find them on iTunes. They're $39.99 per listen. I don't recommend it.
So what are we talking about today?
More relevant things, Ben. Our topic tonight is best or favorite movies.
How about best and favorite movies?
Everything.
Aren't those kind of the same thing?
I made like a list, and I've thought of more shit, like 3 times more shit than something. And I've like 40 movies now. I have like 9 wrote down.
We don't talk about. We don't go through each and every single one of them.
No.
Your best scenes.
Titanic's the worst movie ever.
Why? What's wrong with it?
Jack dies.
That actually
For the
happened.
worst thing ever.
Yeah, because the woman didn't want to share her spot. They could have both. They could have both fit on that little dresser or whatever they were floating around on.
I really feel like Jack could have been saved in this situation. It's not just like one or the other. It's like, babe, we could have shared that.
All right. So what's your favorite movie? The end all be all favorite movie.
Rock of Ages.
Why?
Like I said in my intro.
What makes you love that movie?
I don't know. I saw it like 12 times in theaters. I think I took you to at least almost all of them.
No, you made me pay for it in a handful of pennies one day at the Dollar Theater. You're like, you drove me there for like the 8th time, and you're like, I'll buy your ticket, and you hand me a bunch of pennies, and I had to sit there and count them. You love
pennies.
I had to sit there and count them to the guy ended up just scooting them all into a drawer. He was like,
I remember. He was like, all right, go ahead.
Just go inside. I'm not counting this. The Dollar Theater, and he has to deal with that every day. The fact that he didn't want to deal with me said a lot.
It's a lot of things about it. Like the music. I love 80s music. Plays a lot of good music I like. The parodies of the original music is not bad at all. Like the album's pretty good. Tom Cruise is in it.
The only good part in that movie is when Tom Cruise comes in. So literally the first like 25 minutes is absolute garbage with that lady.
No, it's not garbage.
Prancing around on the bus singing, and then, oh my god, my records got stolen.
What is your favorite movie?
It's between Toy Story. I'm a childhood movie, so I kind of have to love it. I really like the movie Twister. That's a good movie. And then, what's the other one?
Let's give a shout out really quick.
More shout outs.
Affected by the hurricane. And these crazy ass weather people we see on TV that refuse to get out of the way They're like blowing in the wind. And me and Lucas were watching last weekend. We were like, hey, at least he's attached.
Oh, no.
But he's pulling his microphone cord and he's not even attached. He's like, Jim, get out of the view. And he's like, no, I'm getting this shot real quick.
Remember his name was Mike. We're like, where'd Mike
Oh, yeah,
go?
Mike disappeared. I had to turn the PS4 on. I was freaking out.
He was in waters up to his waist, and he was dedicated.
But sincere shout out to all the people affected by the hurricane. It's terrible. I've donated at Walmart. I encourage other people to donate. Lucas has donated.
And remember when they cut to the woman, though, the guy, she's like, it's not even raining where the lady broadcaster is, and the guy was like, make sure you stay safe now. And then all the men were out there like nearly being sucked and drowned and blown away. Sucked and drowned and blown away. That sounded bad.
Dude, want to give a little credit to the shut up. The fans.
We have fans now.
We have. Give me a few seconds, but we have our views. We released the videos Monday and Tuesday. So that's Lucas. He edits. He's the one that deals with all that kind of stuff. We are up to 79 total views. Our goal is 100. Yes, we're reaching high. We want to do at least 50 videos by Christmas.
Yeah, we gotta get 10,000 views total. That way we can start making money off this.
I just want to make money off YouTube. Help me, help you.
Yeah, we can't monetize it until we reach 10,000 views.
All right, enough cheap plugs. Back to the topic. Favorite and best movies. Rock of Ages is my favorite movie. Then I get into sets of movies like The Jump Streets, both of them. Those are great. Both are great.
Oh, Top Gun, that's the other movie I was thinking.
The Pitch Perfects, I get a lot of shit about. They're good. I think I said on the intro, the first two are so great. The third one could be like Batman, Superman, and the whole series is still the best ever.
We actually started hanging out because we saw the first Jump Street movie.
Side note, people watching, listening, Beth, you're in the bathroom, aren't you? Anyway, me and Lucas kind of met. We was working at Kmart, and
the truck was late.
And they sent us to break. We went to Little Caesars, and we was sitting there, and we was talking. And they was like, "Hey, you guys got to come back at 3 o'clock. The truck will be here." So
I came back, but I left 10 minutes later.
There was this guy named Brian who looked like the monster off the first Men in Black.
The cockroach guy.
Yeah. And we took him home, and we was like, "What do you want to do?" We drove to the mall. And we walked to the door, it was closed. And I was like, "Any good movies out? Because what else is there to do?" So we went and saw 21 Jump Street. We were the only two there. We'd never seen it before. We died, especially at the beginning,
time we hung out
when they do the drugs and freak out. The one dude's running track with the baton thing.
It's a baton penis.
That's kind of actually the first time me and Luke's actually hung out. And kind of after that, it just gradually built into this. Apparently, according to everybody, we're the cutest couple in the world and at work now. And we're not even gay.
Hashtag straight.
So what's that say about the couples?
Ooh. Couples need to up their game.
All right. We've got quite a bit of feedback. We have quite a bit of interest of guests. So I kind of want to go over that a little bit, quick, how that's going to work.
I hate people.
Rule number 1 is our first guest is going to be Ron.
We just lost some subscribers.
Big thing is, how many naps does Ron take? I broke the news. I'll get the scoop from the man himself.
That is our most. That's our most
asked question.
Yeah, they're like, heard your podcast, and Ron takes naps.
We want to talk to you guys. Come to us with an idea, even if it's not something in our wheelhouse. We'll make it work. If I don't understand it, Lucas doesn't understand it. We'll learn what you tell us about it and try to understand it, and we'll tell you something you might not understand it. That's what podcasting's for.
Just drop us a line.
Not selling it on iTunes.
Ooh. Who's that again?
Something like Moo's Point.
Moo. I think they are free though.
Yeah, no,
but
it's a good listen, dude. I checked out the 20th episode last night. I was cool with it until Ben started talking about AJ Styles.
My buddy Josh, who now has his YouTube video called Josh's Junk, he had a discussion about WWE the other day and called me out on it.
And he was wrong. Josh, I don't even like WWE, and you were wrong.
He was talking so much shit about AJ Styles. And
not cool.
And I'm going to have to go to his show and prove him why he's wrong. I'm going to make that shit called Ben's Junk and just take it over going forward.
I like it, yeah.
Talking shit about AJ Styles.
The comment on the video was, stick with NFL, dude. So, Ben, you need to find something to stick with because wrestling's not for you.
Doesn't iTunes have some sort of review process?
They must have not reviewed Ben. That's right, Ben. No more cheap shots.
We love you, Ben. And
love that word. And that's for future podcasts. Anyway,
we like you guys. How about that?
Lately, the new Spider-Man was really good.
And yeah, I will say that, and I absolutely
Spider-Man guy yourself.
Understatement. I absolutely despise Spider-Man and the people who like Spider-Man and Spider-Man movies, but I absolutely loved the latest Spider-Man movie.
Guardians 2 was great. Get Out was awesome.
Weird movie.
The Purges are good.
Not the first one. The wife lets
the wife ruined the first one.
Yeah.
Kind of some underrated movies, I think, that people don't recognize much. Spring Breakers is a really big movie for us. Me, you, and Alex, I think, went to the rave and seen that, and was like 3 of like 14 people that was in the whole theater that night. It was just empty. Nobody cared about anything. Really good movie. Try to buy merchandise from it.
Yeah.
How cheap is it, Lucas?
It's cheap if you can get it.
No, but I mean the movie poster's like $70.
Yeah, because everybody probably threw those straight in the dumpster. Yeah, original movie poster is $80. It's more expensive than the Guardian posters.
What else we got? Deliver Us from Evil.
That is a good movie.
It's a mind.
The big one.
Yeah, I mean mind. We're gonna try to bleep it, Dorothy, Jody, if you're listening. We're trying to work on the cussing. Lucas is trying to learn how to edit sounds in to kind of bleep when I say and shit. But
one thing you guys can comment on, what are some of your favorite horror movies? As you can see, some of the posters in the background here, we will be doing a horror movie podcast. And just shoot us your recommendations.
Yeah, I mean, I expect to do a few of those, kind of get some people on. Horror. Everybody at work, everybody I talk to, like I'm in a really good mood. Shout out to my good friend Nick. Made my weekend much better. Appreciate that. I definitely owe him one. But that doesn't mean I'm going to take it easy on him when he comes on for a future NFL one where I destroy him. But for now, I owe him one.
For now.
Much props. Movies are like a huge part of life.
This will definitely
when you're on like weekends, we're like, what are we about to do? First question is, do we work? Well, neither of us work Saturday,
yeah,
so it's like okay.
Saturdays.
So then it's like, and then what do we do? What's one of the things we do?
Exercise.
That's one of the things I do. We are like, what movie you want to watch tonight?
It's normally between like 4 movies, and we just repeatedly watch them.
Like, I want to watch Office. Dude, Office Christmas Party is a really good movie. It doesn't even have to be for Christmas.
No, that is a good movie.
But in Christmas, like when we seen it, it was like December 9th or some shit, remember? Dude, we seen it, and it was so great. Like, T.J. Miller's phenomenal.
I absolutely love T.J. Miller. Silicon.
Dude, I love a lot of movies. I own a lot.
We need to
like Marvel.
We need to go through them and write down the movies that we have.
What are you looking forward to coming up?
Oh, American Made.
American Made comes out.
Tom Cruise, CIA.
I haven't seen
pilot,
it.
Running drugs for Pablo Escobar. Looks amazing.
We might.
What?
I need to look at movie times. Maybe tomorrow. afternoon, like after the game, we can go see something because Nick and them's coming over at night, so we can go see something midday and get lunch.
American Assassin looks kind of good too, but I don't want to pay for it.
But dude, I'll pay for it, but I'll look after this.
That's out this weekend.
Anyways, it's kind of just how it's going to go on this podcast, dude. Like, we're not really looking to be famous.
I want to be famous. What are you talking about?
I mean, I'm not
You're not going to be. That's the wrong attitude. I'm going to be.
I hate doing this because we're not famous. Only 8 people. If 2 people listen, I'm still going to do it.
You know, it used to be 2, and now it's 8.
It only takes one person that matters that listens.
Did you listen to it?
I don't watch our whole podcast.
Then how do you expect other people to?
I did.
Wow, the moment of the truth comes out. I had to listen to it like 4 times.
Coming up, there's Pitch Perfect in December, which we're all looking forward to. American Made, he's looking forward to. There's Mother with Jennifer Lawrence coming out here soon.
Oh, you know what that is.
Another Saw movie.
Another
Jeepers Creepers.
They're making a Jeepers 3?
It comes out in like October.
Are you serious?
Yes. You didn't see it?
Freaking A, no.
Oh, you're not on Facebook. Somebody sent me a list. It comes out like October 31st or some shit.
Oh my god.
It comes out on Halloween. It's a Tuesday.
Ladies and gentlemen, you just witnessed my day being made. Seriously? Oh, and you haven't even seen the first 2.
I know. You was yelling at me the other day.
We'll have to watch the first one at night. We'll watch Office Christmas
Party,
and we'll watch Jeepers before we go to bed. I had no idea. Jeepers 3. Jeepers 2 is my favorite. That guy, the scene where he's running through the cornfields, that scene is awesome. What are you doing, son?
I'm seeing what the release date is.
Freaking A.
Dude, Jeepers Creepers 3 premieres in movie theaters nationwide for one night on Tuesday, September 26th.
It's probably like in the middle of the week, isn't it?
It's a Tuesday.
Yeah.
So that's $5. If they show it here, we're going.
We'll have to see if we can pre-order them.
Yeah. Alright, that's what movies do. That's like our kind of thing. Movies are a big part of life. Like, I had to work. I thought I... What does that mean?
You're kidding me.
Lucas keeps throwing up the peace sign.
Literally, right before we started, you said when we're over time to give you the peace sign, and now you don't even know what the freaking... I done gave it to you like 5 times.
That's what she
Pushing 22 minutes now.
Right now?
Yes, right now.
Alright.
Lucas keeps throwing up this sign. What is this sign?
Well, we're going to have to edit all the audio out.
Then it's just going to be your mouth moving.
Alright, everybody. Thanks for listening.
This podcast is going nowhere.
Never. I feel we got a really productive podcast. Give us some more feedback. Lucas is never positive. I'm really happy with how this one came out. Have a good night. Thank you. And don't forget about Moose Point.
Already forgot about it.
$40 on